Takže dáme páni, vítam vás u ďalšieho dielu na hru Zaklínač 2. A poďme nájsť tú šílu, tam sa robil. Alebo tam sa robil. Pretože jo, jak sa hovorí, musíme ju nájsť. Pretože nám to hlavná úloha hovorí. A hlavná úloha má vždycky pravdu. Tady vo Vergenu, či jak sa to volá? Vergen, či? Ale si ani nepamätám. Jo, Vergen, popležený drží o Vergenu. Nazdar.
Hex on you, bastard! You said it was Hensel's mob that got through the tunnels.
They tried.
I'm glad you knocked it out of their heads. So good to see you. Where's Dandelion?
Headed west, to Oxenford.
Duty plowing cross this time.
Hansel.
Ha! Hensel's about to get swooped, bare-arsed and all. Dandelion could have stayed.
Zoltan, Vergen will fall. Get out of here while you can.
Oh, there'll be nothing dwarven about that. Leaving my mates!
All right. Just don't get killed.
Don't get killed yourself, you divot. As soon as Vergen's victorious, I'll find Dandelion. I owe him that much. Incidentally, what are you doing here?
We're looking for Sheila de Tanserville. We heard she was in Vergen.
I've got a flash of her noble arse, but only briefly. She's staying in the house of that other sorceress. What's her name?
Philippa Eilhart?
That's the one. Maybe they're screwing, because I heard that Philippa.
Where's the house?
It's the furthest to the north. Shortest way is across the rope bridge. And listen, she has a secret passage extending beyond the city walls.
Thanks.
One more thing. We've surrounded Yorvith. He's holed up in the town hall with a handful of squirrels. Nothing.
Savage bastard prick!
Takže pokiaľ to neudní cestu, tak prečo nie?
Shit!
They'll kill us all.
Áno. Všetkých vás zabijú.
There's the bridge. Let's go. Fuck!
Shit!
Still alive? Go around. We'll meet at Philippa's house.
Oh.
We surrender!
Toto je Jorvet. Dobre, kde je ten Jorvet? Musíme ísť takto.
Down they one! One in the town hall! Drive them out!
Počkaj, to fakt musím sa byť? No, vyzerá to, že jo. Tak, ďal to? Mi to hra dovolí? Konečne. A tu ešte jeden mamrt.
I'd be less surprised to find you amongst Henselt's mercenaries.
You never did get me, Yorvith.
I haven't forgotten about Flotsam. We shan't retreat into the woods just because Upper Eddern has been conquered.
Your dream's over, Yorvith.
Never.
Dobre. Aspoň sme pomohli Jorvetovi. Že prečo nie?
For the king! For Cadwin!
Neobmedzilo to našťastie, bohužiaľ našťastie našu stranu. Prerovča. Čo je fajn, pretože sa mi stále zarovča. Pretože bohužiaľ Jorvet není v trojke, jak som hovoril. Kebyže, tak idem za Jorveta. To som už hovoril hneď. Takže bohužiaľ ten mamrt, toho mamrda tam nedali do trojky. Takže nemá zmysel hrať za ňo. Jo, počkať. Musím ísť stať auto? Vyzerá to, že hej. Potom čo to safra? Musím ísť stať auto, akurát sem. Či? Nie. Ale to ma to nepustí. Tak sem. Nie, ani ten to ma to nikde nepustí.
Die!
To nič. Ani tady toto je nejak rúžové. On sa frakade. Mi to vychádza, že jedine. Nevychádza mi nič. To je ten problém. No možno, že sem? Jo. Star golem. Sypni. No bude to zde trvať, pretože má životov jak nasratý, jak to hovorí. Ale nejak by sme mohli dať dole. Chlape, veď to tak trvá. Ty chceš spinkať na to nekonečná už. Au. Mrdeš. Kogo ty máš životov jak nasratý?
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Hurá! Som nedúfal, že ho porazím. Živlu, jasné, trofej z elementáľa. Elementál. Alebo ementál. Skôr elementál by som povedal. A začilo. Dom Filipy.
I'll see you in Loc Muinne.
Aj do prdele na tlsťoch.
You're late, King.
Where are they?
No idea.
Tell me, or I'll...
Don't make me laugh. You wouldn't let me out of here alive anyway.
A soothsayer now. Kill him!
I'll make mincemeat of your arse!
Nazdar.
For the king! For Kedwin!
Hands out the ty, hajzle. Aspoň, že sa nevieš teleportovať, ak nezmol. Nice. Tak poď Hanselte.
You can certainly fence. It seems I've met my match. You've won the battle, but lost the war. The city's in my hands.
And you're in mine.
For the good of the Temerian crown, Vernon Roche is prepared to do anything. If needed, he same. Bernard Laredo had only disdain for the world, gave it nothing but suffering. I helped Roche, joined him and his people, and I had to face another choice. Killing the commander of a forgotten trading post is not the same as killing a king. Even if both are murderers and rapists.
Takže máme rozhodnutie, či nechať zabiť.
Vernon Roche, Temerian cockerel of the blue stripes. What will you do with me?
You know perfectly well.
You won't kill me. You wouldn't dare. I'm the king of Kedwin and soon of Lawmark. The North won't survive without me. I've won. Do you know why I rushed into battle? Do you? I had to resolve it before Loc Muinne.
He's playing for time. Let's kill him.
Wait. Tell us, King. What's going to happen in Loc Muinne?
A new world order, new borders. Everything will change. All the kings and princes of the North will be there. Do you know the old saying? He who controls the Pontar Valley controls the North.
Have the mages been invited?
It's their idea. They want to revive the council and conclave. They want to regain their rights and privileges, their place in society. What tripe. I've outsmarted them all. I'll be the one to dictate treaties. I'll show them who's ruler.
You had my men killed.
Of course I had them killed. What do you do with spies in Temeria? Give them awards?
None of those hanged were part of the plot. Only me.
You know the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Your villainy knows no bounds.
What do you call villainy? The fact that I've made Kedwen stronger than ever? You fool! I'm the last ruler of the North whom Nilfgaard must respect, and it will. Witcher, reason with him.
Are murder and rape royal virtues of the New Order too?
Every wench dreams of being ploughed by a king.
And Vess?
Did she complain to you? I thought she liked it. She squeaked like an unoiled hinge.
Yeah, boy.
I'm leaving you two alone.
Squeaky hinge. Funny. Very funny.
You wouldn't dare.
Enough of this ploughing chatter. Someone needs to die, and I'll sleep better for it.
I am Henselt of Ardcarreg, the last of the unicorns. I won't beg for mercy.
Look me in the eyes.
Go on! Take your revenge!
A flea has bitten a lion.
To było wszystko?
Henselt. Only we know what happened here. Well, and Henselt. The sooner we forget it, the better.
I'll erase it from my memory.
Sheila teleported herself to Loc Muinne.
Where there's Sheila, there's Letho. The murderers are gathering for their peace talks.
We have to be there.
Answer. Behind that cold countenance. Following the demise of the Council and Conclave, there was no one left to keep the mages in line. But regicide? Why? What was this all about? It seemed these questions would be answered at Loc Muinne, an ancient city amidst mountains, the remnants of the civilization of the Vrans, whose dusk had come long ago. And you would be right to ask, why did you not set out for Loc Muinne, Master Dandelion? Your humble servant and chronicler was forced to flee the Pontar Valley, as he very well might have paid with his life for his heroic stand against King Henselt. And to allow oneself to be humbly slaughtered, consigning to oblivion this account of incredible events, would be a grave transgression against the arts and letters. Yet forever feeling a vast shared responsibility for the fate of the North, I dispatched to Loc Muinne my faithful and capable friend, Geralt of Rivia. Have I mentioned his disdain for politics? Well, it was at Loc Muinne where he could finally give vent to it.
Ja, dokončíme druhú kapitolu, fajn.
Has Radovid's messenger been by?
Yes, sir.
And what did he say?
Temeria cannot survive. The kingdom will be divided. The nobles are riled. Constable Natalis stands on shaky ground.
The loyal old Natalis will get kicked in the ass. How predictable.
They nearly reached an agreement, but without Foltest's daughter, it didn't work out.
Perfect. Are the quarters ready?
There is a little problem.
Then we must look at this problem. There's no door.
We can't lock her in a doorless cell.
I can see that, you fool. Out of my way. Uncle Deathmold will cast a tiny spell on your little house. Vasa Anem. Nilfgaard's most precious gift. Clear up in here. This is Loc Muinne, not a bloody pigsty.
Oh, bollocks, Geralt. Marshal Raupenek was a cruel, bloodthirsty prick, true. But the times were different.
He had his men murder every last elf in Loc Muinne.
For years, Yorveth and his ilk have been using that banner to wipe their asses clean of the shit they do. In wartime, a commander's forced to make all kinds of decisions. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, and I'm sure it lay really heavily on Raupenek's conscience.
Bollocks again. I've already admitted he was a prick. Are you defending the Enshe? They've got barrels of blood on their hands as well. With the Vrans gone, we had to safeguard this source of the power, safeguard this historic city. Huh, elven drivel. Heaps of lizard-like bones were found in nearby caves, all bearing traces of sword cuts. Think what you will. I'm more interested in the city's current inhabitants.
Why am I worried you're going to do something really stupid once we get there?
Above all, I'll find the cure to my suffering.
Deathmold was just a pawn in Henselt's hands.
Deathmold is a bloody murderer, and Henselt was a king. A king I killed. He didn't believe I'd do it till the very end. Nor did I. It's not something I want to discuss again. I don't know if I'll ever strike those images from my mind, but I know I don't want to talk about it.
Taking revenge on Deathmold won't change a thing.
Oh, but it will. The ghosts of my comrades will drink to my health. The blue stripes were more than fighting force. I selected the train.
Come on! Dobre. Tak poď Vernoné.
They weren't even given the chance to.
Sevík.
You also lost your king, Vernon. Don't forget why you embarked on this mission.
Koľko tu bude tých harpí?
I haven't. If Letho and Sheila are in, they'll never leave.
Hey. Poďte vy svine. Poď, Vernony. Ďalšie. Nedáte si už pokoj. Viete, že prehrávate, tak je pokoj sa upravať. No. Zase ďalšie. No vidíš, aj zvyklo. Vážu sa nikto ne... Žiadna harpia, ani Erini, ani žiadna blbosť sa neobjaví, lebo už to začne byť otravné.
This is the last place I'd expect to see Knights of the Flaming Rose.
They're here with Radovid. After losing their foothold in Temeria, they rebuilt their position at the Redanian court. You best stay out of sight. You never know with those bigots.
Don't worry about the Knights. Not so long ago I saved their asses. They ought to remember that much.
That was before you were accused of regicide. This is no man's land, Geralt. Anything can happen here. I'll vouch for you where I can, but that'll only get you so far. If we're separated, we'll meet up again in the main square.
Fine.
No.
Halt! Halt! Who goes there?
Vernon Roche and Geralt of Rivia, in the service of Temeria.
Foltest's killer in the service of Temeria?
Foltest's killer is in Loc Muinne. Geralt of Rivia will help me capture him.
Since you're Knights of the Order, is there a Ponce named Siegfried among you?
There is indeed.
Tell him I'm here. He's sure to be pleased to see me.
And why is that?
Well, he wouldn't be Grand Master if it wasn't for me.
Come through then.
Looks like Radovid doesn't believe the peace talks will end peacefully.
Jak pomene Siegfrieda, tak to tak.
Soul is to be trusted.
Tak už sú ticho. Á, zdar, Siegfriede.
Geralt of Rivia. I'd sooner expect to see you in a Temerian dungeon.
Been there. Didn't much like it. Though it would be perfect for the man Vernon Roche and I are looking for.
I've heard much about the commander of the Blue Stripes.
I'm honored to meet the Grand Master.
A position I owe most certainly to Geralt.
Only you can guide the Order through the necessary reforms.
We are doing our best. You've got yourself into a fine pickle, Geralt.
No.
That's why I came to Loc Muinne. Why are you here?
The Order supports King Radovid.
Do you believe he'll need your support?
He requested it himself.
I heard these were peace talks.
Peace is very easy to discuss, much harder to maintain.
What are your orders?
Radovid is a young king with all the necessary qualities to become a great leader. We aim to make this a reality.
Gaining nothing by it?
He has granted us land. The Order does not bite the hand that feeds it.
So, you're to intervene if the talks don't go Redania's way.
I believe diplomacy will prevail. At a summit, everyone is pulling their way. Things can get heated. Knowledge that Knights of the Order are stationed just outside the city walls should prevent the situation from getting out of hand.
What can we expect to see in Loc Muinne?
The delegations have entrenched themselves in their districts, erected barricades as if preparing for a siege.
You can never be too careful. So long, Siegfried.
Dobro. Bolo to dobre vidieť, Siegfriede? Ďal sa máš. Poď, Vernone.
Right.
No, do týchto dverí. OK. Jak povieš. Tak sejvík radšej. Vieme, čo nás čaká, že jo? A sem.
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional, it's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
Zabij 500 nepriateľov. Dobrý achievement. Výborne. Jeden zasraný Vernon. Vernone. Kde si sa frajšiel?
Where have we met?
Morning, men. Morning. Hell's bells, who do we have here? Witcher Geralt, the seeker of square coins.
What do you want?
Last time Zivik stuck his nose in. This time, he's not around. Fight! Company fall in. Tension! Know what
Čo je si za problém?
You've got sawdust for brains.
Tak, tu máš.
I'll get you, snitch.
Don't try this again.
Vyrovnání. Je to sice pekné. A musíme sledovat toho vednolníka.
Long live the Emperor!
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
No reason to delay it.
Follow me then.
Halt!
We're here to meet King Radovid.
Have you been granted an official audience?
We have information about the Kingslayers.
Everyone knows the killer is the Witcher from Rivia.
Then everyone is wrong.
Not my concern. I cannot risk placing the King of Redania in harm's way.
The Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose will vouch for us. Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the King and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us.
Okej, tak pojď. Dotáděl to?
Temeria stands surviving it.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos. So you'd best hope nothing of that sort has happened.
Did you request an audience with the King?
Yes.
The King will receive you.
Tak super, no.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
Vernon Roach is a friend. He's in uniform, sure, but that's meaningless.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago.
No, dohej.
Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Pontar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Foltest and Demavend are both dead. Though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday. Henselt was butchered in Vergen.
Why did you bring the Knights of the Order here, Your Majesty?
The Order of the Flaming Rose is here to ensure that the talks remain peaceful. We wish to avoid a second Thaned.
What's the delegation from Nilfgaard doing here?
Henselt invited them. Before he died.
Shillard Fitzhestelon would never miss an opportunity like this one. He'll come to the talks and stage his favorite drama.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher. Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
I killed a would-be assassin. Pure coincidence. I just happened to be there.
Things like that oft seem to happen to you. Do you know how he died?
I wasn't there.
The first lie of the day, and the negotiations have yet to begin. How can I help you if you're not honest with me?
I killed him. Henselt had Roach's unit murdered. I can't call it anything else. In doing that, he signed his own death sentence. When he was looking for Saskia in Vergen after the battle, I cornered him in a hut and I killed him.
What about Deathmold?
He followed orders and deserves the same.
Maybe we can come to some sort of arrangement. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
Okay.
Sheila de Tanzerville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Eddern, and Kedwen.
How do you know?
I found one of the assassins after Henselt's murder. Before he died, he revealed de Tanzerville's role to me.
Why you in particular?
He knew me from the time I can't remember.
Your past troubles me, Geralt, but I have more pressing matters today.
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzestelin warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheatre is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talks beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces.
Divide Temeria? Shame on the traitors!
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After the Baroness's rebellion, the girl was captured by the Nilfgaardians. The child has become a bargaining chip between the Empire and Kedwen. My people tell me Anais is here in Loc Muinne, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Kedwenis. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. That would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
Why does Deathmold need Foltest's daughter?
The girl has become entirely dependent on him, which will strengthen his position in the Conclave. Remember, he who has Anais will have the upper hand today. The girl is most important, Witcher. I would look after her. Take her back to Tretogor in Redania, where she would mature under the caring gaze of her half-sister and my wife Ada. When she's of age, she can claim the throne and thus guarantee Temeria's sovereignty. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you. Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Sheila de Tanzerville will pay for her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Boussy's death. The boy would have had a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is no place to talk. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
No dobra, no. Dámy a páni, pokiaľ sa video páčilo, nezabudnite like, pokiaľ sa môj koment páči, zabudnite odber. Zvončík, veľmi, že ďalšie video na vás zazdieľanie, no aspoň, že tady sa majte. Adios amigos.